Ladies and gentlemen, listen, the response just overwhelming from last week's Suki and Scott show.
God, we got to say thank you, first of all, to all of our viewers for coming on over, taking a sneak peek at the Suki and Scott show.
And I just want to say, if you were looking for something completely new and different, well, that's not us. Something completely new and different is the name of another show down the dial from two girls from Syracuse. But you know what I was thinking?
What were you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
You know what I was thinking? Because everybody was sending us names, and I kind of like the coming in hot with
coming in hot.
Scott, right? It's good. It rhymes. I don't think anybody's using it. I was also thinking about our current situation. I thought maybe we'd go with two broke girls.
Two broke girls.
But I'm not. And I was thinking that's.
But you're not broke. I am.
That's taken. That's taken, right?
Yes,
so I thought maybe two broke gals, but I'm not a gal.
You're not a gal.
And then I thought maybe two broke broadcasters.
That's good.
But I think coming in hot with Suki and Scott's
coming in hot right now is pretty good.
Yeah. How you doing, babe?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so excited.
You look good. You look rested.
Thank you so much.
Always
it was good.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, a little bit of makeup helps. But you know what? I just couldn't believe how much reaction we got, which was exactly what we wanted, which made us feel a little loved. A lot of the little loved. You should have seen us. We were actually texting each other a lot.
Yeah, I was blushing, and that's not easy. And listen, it was great to hear from all the old folks who watched us on Pix
11, and then just fans from all over the place. Really, it was nice. It was really
listen,
nice.
Enough about us. Let's talk about you. Before we move ahead with the events of the week, I just want to touch on, because last time we were on, we were on right before Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And I know you were going to a concert.
I went to the Lumineers concert
with that gorgeous piece of man meat. Your husband, Eric. The chicks love him.
They do. They love a fireman. You heard Wendy say she loves a good fireman, and I'm always happy.
I love when she shouts out. She's like, my friend Sukanya. How you doing, Sukanya? I love her. Where'd she go?
I love Wendy. We got to get on our show. So, Wendy, hopefully we're going to do this. I think Scott and I should get on the show. Give us a chance. Hot topics.
Right, hot topics.
Hot topics.
So let's get back to you.
So we went to the Lumineers thing. It was pretty good. It was really good. It was at the Barclays Center.
We
had a really good time.
So you go to the Lumineers. It's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
A lot of romance.
A lot of romance. None here. None here.
Well, listen,
we had a couple of beers. We wanted to rally, have a good time. Yeah. You know how that goes.
You know what's funny? When we were younger, and you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right?
It was everything.
20s, 30s. If it was New Year's Eve,
it was sexy.
Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Arbor Day, didn't matter. Memorial Day weekend.
I like Arbor Day.
You knew you were having sex, right? Your birthday, you're having sex.
Were you having sex?
New Year's Eve.
Did you have sex?
Well, that's the thing. When you get to be at our age, you're
not doing it as much.
The very early 40s. When you're married for a long time, you don't...
Long periods of time.
Yeah, when you're married for a long time, you just say, honey, it's Valentine's Day. You think maybe we should have sex tonight?
Because I just find that just takes the spontaneity out of it.
Right, but normally, because, you want it to happen and spontaneity.
Men always want it to happen.
Yeah, so we'll ask.
Men walk past you, they want it to happen.
We'll give the ask.
I'm making eggs. He wants it to happen.
Yes.
Making coffee. It's
I'm the
happening.
Kind of guy, and now it's like, you want to have sex tonight, and it's like, all right, how about the lava cake at Chili's? We'll celebrate. And that kind of excites you even more.
The lava cake at Chili's? That gets Lara going?
That is unbelievable, the lava cake.
The lava cake at Chili's? I like lava cake, but I never had the lava cake at Chili's.
Suk, it is a warm little tiny chocolate cake. When you put the spoon in, this gorgeous chocolate molten lava it just flows. It just overflows.
It's kind of funny.
But
listen,
amazing.
Did you tell your wife about did she like the gift you gave her? Because you didn't want me to talk about it last week.
Here's the problem.
Here's what happened.
I'm going to tell you, I'm a little pissed off.
Give her the gift.
I'm a little pissed off today.
What happened? She didn't like the gift?
No. I ordered a gift online.
And it didn't come.
On the Monday.
And it didn't come.
The Monday before Valentine's Day. 2-day delivery. I paid an extra $20.
For it.
It still hasn't come.
It's coming from China. That's why.
It's coming
coronavirus.
From China.
It's coronavirus.
You know what it is? She knows what it is now because my daughter ruined the secret. So it was a mug. I just got her something goofy.
Okay.
It was a mug, a black mug.
Okay.
And when you pour hot water in it, the black disintegrates, and there's a picture of us.
Oh my God, you're such a
mush. Mug. I figured for sure that's going to get me some sex. It never showed up.
So you got nothing?
I got zero.
All weekend.
I got lava cake and Chili's.
That's tonight.
I got the lava cake. But listen, Valentine's Day, it's my wife and I like, just a crock of baloney holiday.
You know what? It's a reason to go out. You know what? Most of us don't have a reason to go out.
Used to be a reason to have sex.
Now it's just a reason to go out.
Yeah, it's a reason to do
This is
something.
how you know you've crossed over to the other side.
Oh, I'm on the other side.
I'm on the other side. I'm definitely on the other side.
From the other side.
No one's saying hello. It's like, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Anybody here? That's what it is.
All right, but you had a nice Valentine's.
I had a nice Valentine's Day weekend. It was good. It was good. I definitely tied one on. It might have had one or two vodkas too many.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was overall very, very good.
And, in keeping with that spirit, there's an article out this week.
Did you hear this? Yeah.
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
His wife.
They like to keep their marriage
sexy.
fresh. They role play.
Yeah.
You ever role play with your husband?
No.
What would be a role play for you
it's
and
like,
Eric?
I know people that like to do that. You know, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're married to a fireman. That must be so hot." Do you like ask him to put on his hat?
I could see him coming down that pole with the
please!
With the
I mean, nobody. I mean, it's no. I mean, it's some. They call it blue steel.
Yes,
I think that's what my husband said.
Is that what you call him? That's what you call your husband, blue steel.
Oh no!
That's cool. You can tell us. That's fine.
That's what they call firemen in their outfits. Yes. Like, oh, it's the blue steel. It's like women can't turn us down. Women can't. And I'm like, yes, we can. And I'm turning you down tonight. No, but I mean, yes, I guess role playing in that sense. I mean, I'm not really into all that kind of stuff. I just rather get to it.
All right.
I just rather have fun in the moment.
Right.
I don't need all that excitement.
He doesn't pretend he's breaking. Wait, I could see him pretending to break into your house. He's taking some dishes.
I don't want some weird break-in. No.
I could see. Make sure you put the dishes back before you come upstairs.
I'm like, can you vacuum a couple of loads of laundry? That kind of stuff is sexy to me.
Yeah, really?
Like, yeah, when you do the honey-do list, then you're going to get done.
Really? That's all Eric's got to do?
Yes!
I love that.
How about you?
It's me?
Yes!
All I have to do is clean out the dishwasher.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we like when you do stuff for us because there's so many things to do in a given day. God bless.
I could do 100 things in a day. I could take the kids to school. I can go to the supermarket. I can do things for my wife, bring her home lunch. If I leave one fork in the sink later that day.
Well, that's her pet peeve.
I am the biggest waste of life going.
It's her pet peeve. I hate that too. Let me tell you something. I hate dishes in a sink, and my husband knows that. I hate beds not made in the morning. That peeves me. Yeah. Like today, I was yelling at my kids, make that bed right now.
Get over here, Blue.
Get over here,
Blue Steel. Make this bed, you dirty
scoundrel. But you like role playing?
No, I never role play. I was
do
just
you
talking
role play?
About you.
Out of curiosity.
What we usually do is, the only role play we'll do is, like, I'll open the front door, my wife will be outside the door, I'll pretend I'm working the McDonald's drive-thru, and then we role play. It's sexy. But here's what Dwayne Wade said about role
let's play it.
I wanted to read this to you.
Okay, go.
Let me see if I could read it.
This is what he's quoted. Dwayne Wade is quoted saying this.
We try to keep it fresh, to keep it exciting, because you get into routine sometimes. Okay. You'd be like, tomorrow, and then tomorrow gets into 2 months, and you ain't getting no action. So we got to role play. And he says we don't role play lightly. We don't take this lightly.
Well, she's an actress. I mean, she could definitely throw it on.
They're both good-looking people, right?
Beautiful.
He says we go out at night. We be strangers. And I get into character. Indeed, there's playful hair pulling and a lot of spontaneity. Sometimes I'll be like, you go ahead. Take your clothes off. Walk down the street, Wade joke. Let's take it back to Rodeo Drive, baby. That's what he said.
That does not turn me on in one. And Dwayne Wade is a very handsome man.
And a very rich man.
But
it's you know what? You look at it and you're like, oh, that's cute.
But Gabrielle Union, couple, I mean, right? I think she knows how to do all of that. I mean, as an actress, I mean, she could probably just turn it on. Like 1 minute she's, she's role playing every day, probably. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Actresses have a tendency to do that. But walking down naked and thinking it's Rodeo Drive. And can I ask you a question?
Go to Gucci naked.
Does it get old? Does sex get old? Does sex get old?
I don't know.
For men? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so.
For women, I don't think it really gets that old. I mean, I think I enjoy sex as much as everybody else, but I don't.
I understand as you get into your 30s, 40s, and 50s, there's different levels of satisfaction.
Yeah,
for
that's
women.
true.
I don't want to get all Dr. Ruth on you, but I understand that. Like, you know, I've
so
read.
So the 20s are like porn sex.
20s are nothing.
Like porn sex.
Yeah, but I understand for women it gets better as you get older.
It's very heightened.
Is that true?
The sensitivity is very heightened.
It is, right? Tell me more, Suki.
Say.
Can we lower the lights in here, please? Somebody lower the lights.
Dim all the lights, she's telling.
I need some jazz music going right now.
That's what I hear.
Dr. Johnny.
But can I tell you? But I don't know. I mean, I hate when sometimes dirty talk kind of grosses me out.
Really?
Yeah.
You want me to try it right now? Suki, I've got mud on my shoes.
You're so disgusting.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, the Suki and Scott Show is brought to you, of course, by the good folks at the Collectibles Exchange.
That's where we are.
CXStuff.com. We're going to be talking about them in just a second. They are the premier sports collectible facility in the entire world. We're going to tell you about them in just a little bit.
We got to thank the good folks here. And Vic on the mic. Vic on the mic, helping us out.
Vic. You know, I was a little depressed yesterday, Sue.
All right, tell me what happened.
You know, and you mentioned to me, we got to talk about Janae Dubois.
Oh, I know. Can we just play this? Can we just play this?
Walona from Good Times passed away. I think she was 74 years old.
Hold on.
Need a payment, good time.
Anytime
you feel a friend. Good time, anytime you like a Monday.
Knocking it hustle.
Knock it and hustle.
Taking your head up of water. Taking it away when you know, she sang that song. Very layoffs.
Easy credit to rip off.
Easy credit to rip off.
Good times.
Surviving.
Good times.
This was the best. We knew every theme song.
There's no more theme songs.
Ain't we lucky we got it? Good time.
Yeah. So, you know, when you hear about
so sad.
People from our childhood passing away.
Yeah, I know.
And she passed away in her sleep, 74 years old.
Young.
Always a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me, it makes you depressed because when people from our childhood.
I know, Thelma.
Start passing away.
No, it wasn't Thelma.
Walona. Yeah, no, Thelma, she's still around.
Yeah.
But when they start passing away, it makes you feel old, right? I know a lot of other folks feel that way. But then it just reminded me of being in my room as a kid when we only had ABC, CBS, and NBC, watching Good Times and Happy Days and Three's Company. Right? Well, who was your favorite character on Good Times?
Oh, my gosh. I think I love Thelma the most.
Thelma? Not Florida?
I love Florida.
I know you love Florida.
Who didn't love Flo?
She always had
didn't love Flo?
She always had some kind of message.
Oh, and she passed away, too.
Yes. Esther Roll.
Esther Roll.
Right? She passed away. And I think the husband, John Amos.
John Amos? I think so. I think he might.
Too. Everybody loved JJ.
Who didn't love JJ?
Janet Jackson.
JJ Walker.
Right. Dynamite.
And Janet Jackson.
She was Walona's
daughter. And she would be her adopted daughter. And she'd be like, she'd walk into the room and what was that?
Mae West.
Like Mae West. Tell me something about it.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Tell me,
right?
that's Grease. No, she go, tell me something about it.
Yeah, right. Oh. And you know who I always loved on that show? I bet you can't even tell me what was the name of the custodian of the building.
The chubby guy.
He never did anything, but all he wanted to do was eat. He was always hungry.
I forgot his name.
I'll give you 3 seconds.
It's gone.
His last name was Bookman.
Bookman.
I said Bookman.
Bookman.
So, and you know what? In honor of her passing and my depression over sitcom folks, I put together a little sitcom quiz.
Oh my God! Am I the recipient?
Yes.
Okay, go.
So this is it's a 5-question.
We should play the Jeopardy music.
You folks at home can play at home. I do have guys hit my music. There it is. Thank you very much. All right, you ready to go?
Go.
I think you're going to go 5 for 5 on this one.
You think?
On what show did the gang hang... Nicely done.
8 is enough.
I'm a professional broadcaster, ladies and gentlemen. On what show did the gang hang out at Jack's Bistro?
At Jack's Bistro?
Jack's Bistro.
What? Oh,
you know this. Jack was one of the main people. Come and knock on our door.
Oh my God, Three's Company. Three's Company. Jack's Bistro. Yes.
Come on.
Maybe
you won't be doing so well. Here we go. Ready? A spin-off of Happy Days. Joni loves
Shachi.
Lonnie Anderson played a receptionist.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Jennifer Marlowe. On what famous?
WKRP in Cincinnati.
I had every Lonnie Anderson poster.
Did you? You have for her.
In my room.
You did.
And then you know what?
Did she marry Burt Reynolds?
They were married. Or they dated. They were together. we were in Disneyland one time, and she came walking by, much, much older, in her 60s,
and you're
70s.
still like, swing.
Oh my God, that's Lonnie Anderson. But it was like Back to the Future. She was older.
Yeah.
I still went swing.
I know you did.
Peter Scolari and Tom Hanks.
Bosom Buddies.
Women.
Bosom Buddies.
The only apartment
Bosom
they
Buddies.
could afford.
Bosom Buddies. That was a good one.
On what show did the two lead actresses work at Schatz Brewery?
Laverne and Shirley.
Schlemiel.
Schlemazel.
Hops and Pepper.
I never knew what they said there.
Do it.
Give us any chance, we'll take it. Give us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Scott and I are gonna do it. Doing it our way.
Lenny and Squiggy would always bust in. They'd go, "Hello, girl."
Hello. It was just a simpler time. Can I tell you something? I was just listening to some 80s music on the way in here.
Nothing better, Suk.
I felt nostalgic. Right? A lot of nostalgia.
That's all I listen to.
I know. There's so many things in the news. You want to talk about the Whopper?
Do we even want? Oh, yeah.
Do you want to talk about the Whopper?
I don't want to talk about anything serious.
I don't want to talk about anything serious.
So the Whopper.
I mean, we could talk about the presidential election. Bernie is leading,
up.
apparently. Bloomberg and Biden. So that's my quick recap for you.
My quick
apparently
recap.
Buttigieg kind of lied about something.
My quick recap on the new election coming up. The Democrats cannot come up with anybody to go up against Trump. I think Bloomberg will be close. I don't know. See,
what happened?
Bloomberg. What happens? Things go limp.
Things go limp. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, he was a great mayor. But listen, let's get to this.
Okay.
New headline out today. Burger King touts preservative-free burger with moldy Whopper in new ad.
Okay, so the ad actually starts out with this burger that looks really good and you want to get into it, right?
Yeah.
But then they talk about it like actually they fast forward it, right? Put it into a film and then you see the mold coming and they're saying this is what happens when things are preservative free.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to know what was I eating before? If it wasn't preservative free.
You were eating crap.
I was eating crap. My kids were eating crap. Is that what you're telling me, Burger King? I mean, I love you, but come on.
Here's the thing about fast food. It tastes good going down.
It comes out.
Like, then 5 minutes
it's
later,
like bubbly
like,
guts.
Oh. And you know what my mother likes to eat? Filet of fish.
Oh, who doesn't love it? Back in the day, they loved filet of fish. All people love filet of fish. With that mayo special sauce, the tartar sauce. Yeah, but it's a special sauce. It's their special sauce. It's not really tartar sauce. But yeah, but they love it. They love it. But I mean, I'm happy that they're moving into a more preservative-free kind of world, but what the hell were we eating before?
So without the preservatives, you're going to see the mold when it starts to go down.
I mean...
But how long are you keeping this burger that it's going to get moldy? It's fast food.
You're supposed to eat it. You're probably drunk in a back seat eating it. Come on, let's be honest, or high.
All right, well, listen, here we are. We're talking about our folks at the Collectible Exchange, right? cxstuff.com. Sue, grab some of these things over here.
So this is a Pete Alonso bat.
Yeah, because they have got the most incredible selection of sports collectibles and sports memorabilia. We talked about it last time, right? You've got this Pete Alonso bat, which is unbelievable. They have... this collection.
This is at a good deal, and we wanted to share it with our viewers because if you're an old school fan of Magic,
look at that shot from above, Magic and Larry Bird. Signed. Authentic
from both of them.
Yeah, right now it's cxcollectibles.com.
This is actually a good deal. One what is it?
It was $299. It's now $119.
This is a great one
at cxcollectibles.com.
It's a beautiful one.
The Jeff Nelson collection. Jeff Nelson used to be a pitcher, Suk, for the Yankees. He has this collection of signed memorabilia, hundreds of items from different players that all are available right now at cxstuff.com. And it's just incredible. They've got this Yogi Berra collection going on right now. What is that? Is that the
Yogi ball?
A ball signed by Yogi Berra. This Pete Alonso bat is unbelievable. That's the real deal.
That's the real deal. Yeah, for a lot of Mets fans out there.
That's a ball signed by who is that? Is that Judge?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's Aaron. Is that Aaron Judge ball, Vic? That's Aaron Judge.
Speaking about Aaron Judge,
Judge just lighting up the Astros.
So tell me your thoughts on that, because I'm a huge Aaron Judge fan, and I really feel like he has he has every right to say what he said.
Well, they all.
And
listen,
I don't fault him for it because he is right.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
In many ways.
We don't have to go on long about it, but I'm going to tell you one thing.
Tell people really quickly about what happened with the whole sign stealing thing.
Listen, it's on ad nauseum. Everybody knows how the Astros were stealing signs technology-wise in the clubhouse with the camera in center field and the monitor in the clubhouse. They were stealing signs during at least during the 2017 season, probably through last year. Well.
You haven't been caught yet.
They won the World Series, so everybody's pissed off. The Astros came out. They were in their apology tour.
Yeah.
They weren't really apologetic. Yeah. It was almost, it was kind of weird. And what you never see in sports is other players, because they're all part of the union, one of the biggest unions in the world. Other players ripping other players.
So basically, this is what Judge said. He said, I wasn't a fan of the punishment. Aaron Judge told in a news conference, I thought it was a little weak for a player-driven scheme.
Yes.
That's how I feel. It wasn't earned playing the game right and fighting to the end, he added when asked if the Astros should be stripped of their title.
Yes.
They weren't competing and were competitors. Their biggest thing about competition is laying it all out on the line to whoever is the better player and the better person comes out on top.
Yeah.
You lay it out on the line and you know there's no other team who had a better advantage and you can't guard against it. I don't feel that's earned. That's it.
He said that when he first heard the news of this scandal, he was sick to his stomach. He lost the MVP that year to Jose Altuve, who was on the Astros.
Yes, he did.
He deleted a post congratulating Altuve. Now, not only Judge, but the best player in the game, right? Mike Trout, plays for the Astros. He also, you're getting some of the biggest names in the sport who are ripping other players. Normally, these guys will stick together. They maybe done no comment.
Right.
Never before have you ever seen guys ripping other guys.
So what is it about this particular event that has now caused people to come out and speak like that? Well, Aaron Judge, I mean, he did lose MVP, so he has some grounds to maybe want to say something.
So the funny thing
but he's such a quality guy.
Back during the major steroid era, when everybody had steroid users on their team, nobody came out and outed other people.
Because everybody was guilty?
Everybody was doing it, okay? The Astros figured out a way, and I still don't. Listen, they weren't the only ones doing it. The Red Sox, because you had players moving over. To me, there are a lot more teams who were probably doing things.
Right.
They just never got caught.
Okay.
This is one of those things where the Astros got caught. Okay, let's say the Yankees weren't doing it. Nobody else was doing it. That's the reason why these guys are so outraged. If everybody was playing on an even field,
then it would have been fine.
Like, all right, if you guys can come up with a way to steal signs, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It puts the onus on the other team to come up with a way to not let you steal signs.
Yeah.
So, listen, it's one of those things that's not going away. Everybody wants the commissioner of baseball to
say something.
To take that title away from the 2017 team.
Yeah, but he gave a punishment.
He didn't really give a punishment. There was no play. He gave a punishment to the team. He fined them $5 million. Yeah. No players got punished because he gave them immunity. Mm-hmm. To tell the story, he gave the players immunity, which you can't take back now.
Well,
so the only thing that he can do, which is going to appease everyone and let everybody move on. How do we move on from this?
Yeah,
because it's not.
You know how you move on?
You got to vacate that championship.
The Yankees are going to face the Astros in May. They got a 3-game series, and it's where you lay it out. That's where you lay it out. You lay it out on the field, Houston, Vegas, right there. 3-game series, Astros against the Yankees.
Vegas has an over/under
on that game
on how many times Astros players get hit by pitches during the course.
Do
of the
they
season.
really?
83.5 times that they think. The Astros, that's the number. Over or under, you could bet on that.
That's unbelievable.
As to whether they get hit by pitches. So
listen, I stand by the judge. We all rise. The judge has made his decision.
When Judge speed me while he's hurt. He's hurt. He's not.
Leave him alone. Why do you have to go after Aaron Judge? He's the sweetest man in the world. Nah, I just like him because he has shades of Jeter,
the captain. CXstuff.com, my friend.
He has shades of Jeter, and you know what? You can't hate on Jeter ever because he was just a goddamn class act.
Yeah.
He was a class act.
Yeah, a little bland, but he was a
He's a class act. It's okay to be bland.
You
don't have to
anything out of him from interviews.
But it's okay.
That's just my own opinion.
You wanted something? I bet you he'll say more now.
What's the next holiday you and Blue Steel will be?
We're going skiing this weekend.
Going skiing?
We're going skiing. You know how it gets cold, you know?
Yeah.
Going to Vermont. Really?
With the kids. So after a full day of skiing,
you sit by the because we like to get sexy.
Nice.
You know,
hot
put
chocolate.
a little Cavassier in the,
some wool socks.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we're doing.
Eric,
it keeps getting like, it's exactly what happens.
All right, listen, I'm glad you had a good week.
Yeah. I think we did well.
I think we'll be back next week to do this again, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, we're going to have a landing page that we're going to put on. Try to explain this. Next week, we're going to tell people more about this.
I don't really understand.
So we're going to put together a landing page, and what we want everybody to do is like the page and then subscribe, and then we'll be able to tell you exactly when all of these new pieces come out that we're going to be putting together, new information. Scott and I are going to probably take this on the road too.
Oh yeah.
Maybe have like a dinner party. No.
Monte Carlo.
No, I think we should have like a dinner party with our fans.
Sure.
A little meet and greet.
Sure, yeah.
Listen,
we'll have a little.
We'll bring some memorabilia.
Little Chinese food buffet.
Yeah. We'll bring some memorabilia and we'll do it. We'll do it live. I think it'd be awesome.
cxstuff.com, my friends. They are the producers of this fine program.
Listen, this is going to be good.
Soon to be award-winning program.
It will be award-winning. I know it's going to be. What are you going to do?
You know what story we didn't get to?
Which
save
one?
For next week.
What? Just
Jars of preserved human tongues found in a Florida. Human tongues in a Florida.
Who the hell?
Only in Florida that would happen.
How are you
A lot of folks walking around with no tongues. All right. Well, listen. Thank you so much, my boy Vic over here, making this all possible. And Suk,
okay,
will you come back next week?
I'm putting an old song on for you.
Oh, baby. We leave you now, ladies and gentlemen, with 10cc, The Things We Do for Love.
Why not? Because someone's getting some action. He's got the molten lava cake going.
Oh, we're getting some molten lava. Somebody's getting pregnant up in here tonight, Suki.
Not me. No.
Let me hear a little. Hearts are falling
in the river.
Too many lonely souls have drifted out
to sea.
You
lay your bets and then you compromise.
The things we do for love.
The things we do for love.
You gotta just get to the chorus.
Not right.
It's coming up. Doesn't this remind you of being a kid in elementary school?
I wasn't that.
Listening to AM
remember,
radio?
You're older than me.
AM radio?
Remember, you're a little bit older than me. You're a bit older than me.
There you go.
It's a good thing. Here we go.
You on this note.
Like walking in the rain and the snow, and there's nowhere to go, and you're feeling like a part of you is dying, and you're looking for the answer in her eyes.
You think she's gonna make up?
You think she's gonna break up? But she says she wants to make up, and then you're like, oh crap, more money.
I thought but I already got somebody new.
All right, everybody, Suki Scott Show next Wednesday. You know how it goes down.
Yeah, or whenever we put it up. Yeah,
that's exactly right. Whenever we figure this out.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for your support. We love you.